Hey guys, it's Eco Patrick Dolphin here, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review. So for this movie review, I'm going to be reviewing an anime movie that was released in 2006, and it's also made by Universal Pictures as well, and it's also based on a children's book as well, and that is Curious George. So yeah, so the plot of Curious George is basically you have this like explorer named Ted, which is also known as the man with the yellow hat in the in like Curious George. It's basically like who works in a museum, who's basically knowing that the museum is losing money, and their fear, and he's to find and he's trying to find like a rare and he's trying to find like a rare ancient African idol in Africa, so it attracts visitors and some visitors in the museum. So basically, he goes to Africa to find the gem, but he fails to find it. But well, sort of. He found like a small version of it, I think, in the film. And yeah. But anyway, but when Ted was in Africa, he met up with this monkey in the film known as George later on in the film. So basically, when Ted first met George, they were starting to get along, like they were playing peekaboo, and yeah. So basically Ted leaves Africa to go back to the city, but then George follows him all the way from to the city from Africa. So yeah. So basically while George is with Ted in the city, they he tries to like not mess. He tries like for not everyone for him to be embarrassed by George, like to be like embarrassed by George, so he would not mess everything up. And yeah. So basically in the film, so basically yeah in the film, um so yeah so yeah basically in the film it shows like a relationship with Ted and Ted and George, while Ted is trying to find is trying to like while Ted is like trying to find a way to find the real idol in the film. So yeah, for the film for the museum. So yeah. So I'm sorry if I get something wrong in the film because I have not seen this film in a while, and yeah, I'm trying not to spoil this film to someone who has not seen it. So yeah. So basically, that's like the plot of Curious George. So what do I think of it? In my opinion, I thought Curious George was a pretty good movie from 2006 because this movie is based on a popular children's book known as Curious George. And this film was pretty. I thought this film was a good film from 2006, and also I thought the voice actors did pretty good in the film. You had like Will Ferrell did pretty good in the film. I think he played Ted in the film. Ted. I think he played like Ted in the film, and also like Ted is also known as the man with the yellow hat in Curious George because in the Curious George like books he's known as the man with the yellow hat, but in this film he's known as Ted. So yeah. So basically I thought the film was good. And also I thought the story of the film was good. I thought like the animation was pretty good in the film because I heard because in this movie the animation it's creative because because the film is a traditional animated film and it blends with some computer animated with generated animation, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so I thought that was like a pretty so that I thought that was like I thought this like film has some pretty cool animation. And yeah, and also I thought the music in the film was good as well. So yeah, and yeah, and also I thought everything about this film was good. So yeah, guys, and also you guys been wondering, Hugo Patrick Dolphin, have you seen Curious George in theaters? And the answer to that question is no. I have not seen Curious George in theaters because I was about a year old when Curious George came out in theaters back in 2006, and I was like too young to go to the movies that too young goes to the I was like too young to go to the movies that time. So yeah, so I was not able to see Curious George in theaters. But I saw like the film like when I was like I think around like when I was like 6 years old. And I thought this film was a good film because I first watched Curious George when I was like 6 years old. And I thought the film was good. I thought it was like a good movie for my childhood. So yeah, and also this movie is based is have made like a TV show that premieres on PBS Kids, which is Curious George. I thought that, and also that show is part of my childhood as well. So yeah, and also, so yeah, so that's like a pretty cool thing about, a pretty cool fact about this film that it got its own TV show on PBS Kids, which was part of my childhood, and I thought it was pretty. It was a pretty. I thought it was pretty. It was pretty good. I thought it was like a pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool that this movie got its own TV show as well. So that was part of my childhood. So yeah, and also you guys been wondering, Hugo Patrick Dolphin, would you recommend Curious George to a friend? And the answer to that question is yes. I recommend Curious George to a friend because if you have not seen this movie, I recommend you watch this movie because to me, I'm never gonna like this film as much as you did to like the Curious George books from your childhood. So yeah. So yeah, guys. I have one more thing. You guys been wondering. Hugo Patrick Dolphin. What will you rate Curious George? I'll rate Curious George 7 out of 10. It's a good movie. Everything about this film is good. You have not seen this film, I recommend you watch this film because to me, I think you're gonna like this film as much as you do the other, as much as you do the other, as much as you do the other, as much as you do the Curious George books from your childhood. Because if you have read some of the Curious George books from your childhood, I think you're gonna like this film as much as you do to the books as well. So yeah, guys. That's it for this movie review. So I hope you guys enjoy this movie review. So make sure you like the video, comment the video, share this video to all your friends and family, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more videos of Hugo Patrick Dolphin. So yeah, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. So goodbye, everybody, and that's about it from Hugo Patrick Dolphin.